everybody, welcome to yoga. Annie Kianaga here. Nature's been shedding on my mat, so to speak. Isn't that lovely? That's what nature does. It's beautiful, actually. A few leaves. It's nice. Anyway, I thought today I would offer some supine poses, if that works for you. And again, I do like to remind you to just, if there are contraindications for you, just please don't do the pose or modify it. And I would suggest you have your mat parallel to mine. I just think that's helpful rather than perpendicular. And also, oh yeah, and I do like to offer this tip about sitting. If you find it difficult to sit cross-legged because you haven't done it in like years, since kindergarten maybe, I'm sitting in half lotus. You can sit in easy pose, or you can extend your legs forward, of course. And also you can put a little something underneath to elevate you, like so, a little pillow or something along those lines, and that can help alleviate the situation for your hips and knees. So let's just take a moment to welcome ourselves to our practice today. That breeze feels good. Let's close our eyes, sit tall. And just allow that quietude to arise inside of you. It naturally arises when you give it a chance. So this can also be described as just being in the moment. So if you find lots of thoughts are grabbing your attention, that's okay. That's what the mind can do. Lots of thoughts. Just gently bring your attention back to this moment right here, right now. Don't resist it. Experience it. You can. One of the ways to connect that way is to feel the movement of the breath. The breath is always present in the present moment. The direct experience of the senses, the air on your skin, the surrounding sounds. There you go, there's a bird. Any scents, smells that might be adrift. Just receive this moment. You can slowly open your eyes. So that was indeed brief, but it can be very impactful nonetheless. And remember, you can do that anytime. Just drop in and just be. How lovely. Let's release our legs forward now. Give them a little shake. Let's start with Pashimotasana, forward fold. So flex your feet, press down into your hands, lift through the crown of the head, draw the shoulders back and down. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold forward and down. Now take hold over the tops of your toes, the balls of your feet if you like, giving your toes a nice little stretch, or the outer edges of your feet, or your legs, whatever is available to you. Breathe. And then come back up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold once again. And then come back up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Third time. Breathe. And then come back up. Great. So let's do a little spinal twist by way of this pose. So place your left foot to the outside of your right knee. And again, I'm giving mirroring instructions. So when I indicate left to you, I move my right. I think it's just helpful because then we look alike. Hopefully that's helpful to you. Take hold in terms of guiding the pose. Take hold beneath the knee, sit up nice and straight, flex that foot out front, place the left hand behind you, reach up high, take a deep inhale, exhale, press against that thigh, draw yourself around, great, and come back to center, wonderful. Now place that foot along the inner thigh. We'll be doing Janushirshasana, which is head to knee pose, an apt description. So flex the foot out front, press that foot against the inner thigh, press down into your hands, lift through the crown of the head, reach up high now, inhale, exhale, fold forward and down, breathe, enjoy the pose, receive it. And come back up. Great. Release that leg forward. Let's do the other side as you might have suspected. Right foot to the outside of the left knee. Sit up nice and straight. Relax the shoulders down. Place the right hand behind you. Reach up high. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Press that arm against the right thigh. Draw yourself around, looking out over your right shoulder this time. Soften the shoulders down. Breathe. And come back to center. All right, now place this foot along the inner thigh, just like the other side. Flex that foot out front, press into your hands, lift through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold. Janushirshasana once again. Breathe. And come back up. Yay, yay us. Both legs forward. Let's come down onto our backs. We'll do a few supine poses today. So come down onto your back. Have your arms alongside you. We're going to start with bridge pose. So if you do have issues with your neck and shoulders, just be aware of how this feels for you. You might opt out of doing it. Just puts a little more pressure on those areas. So that being said, if you feel comfortable with this idea, you can press into your elbows and just lift a tiny bit and just draw the shoulder blades together and come back down onto the mat. There you go, just to engage the shoulders a little more in preparation for bridge pose. All right, have your feet in close to you. On the inhale, lift those hips, look straight up. Please don't look side to side. Hold and breathe. Bring yourself down. Let's try that again. Pressing into your feet now. Inhale, lift, hold, and breathe. Bring yourself back down. Alrighty, one more time. Three's the charm. Inhale, lift up, hold and breathe. This time we might hold it a little longer. You can interlace your fingers, resting your hands on the mat. You can walk your feet in a little closer to you, creating a little more lift in the pose. Breathe. And then gently bring yourself down. Very good. Bring your knees in towards you. Just rock gently from side to side. Now place that left foot down. Place the right ankle on the left thigh. Take hold behind that left thigh or below the left knee with both hands. Now if you can, see if you can reach below the left knee. It just creates more of a stretch. Gently settle back onto the mat and just draw the knee in towards you, that left knee, creating a wonderful stretch in the right hip sitting bone area. All right, inhale, let the knee draw away from you. Exhale, let it draw towards you. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in toward you. Even if they're minuscule movements, it doesn't matter. Breathe. Release that foot down. Now you can either cross the legs entirely or have your knees adjacent, the legs adjacent to each other. If you like, we're going to be doing a spinal twist, supine. Shift your hips a tiny bit over to the right on the mat. Release your arms out to the sides. So they're perpendicular to the body, so to speak, palms facing down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, just let those knees fall over to your left and look out over your right fingertips. So let the right shoulder just soften down. Breathe. So once you've arranged the pose, just settle into it. Let it become a passive pose. that right shoulder just soften down. Such a lovely release. Bring the knees back to center and cross the legs. Let's repeat that on the other side now. Shift your hips back to center. Bring your arms back onto the mat. Place the left ankle on the right thigh now. Take hold behind that thigh or below the knee with both hands. Settle back onto the mat. Flex that right foot. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, just draw that knee in towards you very gently. Inhale, let the knee draw away. Exhale, draw it in. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Beautiful. Now bring that foot down, that right foot, cross the legs entirely or keep the legs adjacent. Shift your hips a tiny bit over to the left. Release your arms out to the side, palms facing down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let those knees just flop over to your right now and look out over your left fingertips. Let the left shoulder just soften down. Breathe. Now obviously here I'm not doing mirroring instructions because it's not necessary. And just let that left shoulder really profit from this nice release. Bring the knees back to center. Across the legs, shift your hips back to center. Alrighty, just bring your knees in toward you and just rock gently from side to side. Wonderful. Release your arms behind you now. Lift your legs skyward. Flex your feet so we're in that beautiful L shape. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift up and touch your toes. Inhale, bend the knees, reach behind you. Exhale, touch your toes. Inhale, reach behind you. Exhale, touch your toes. Bring yourself up and over into a forward fold. Rock gently on your sitting bones. Let's revisit Pashimotasana. Forward fold. And then come back up. Yay. Alrighty, so we did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's great. So drop into yoga. It's fantastic. So, now we'll be doing our beautiful rest, meditation, relaxation that I encourage at the end of a yoga practice because it gives you time to receive your beautiful effort and rather than rushing off to the next thing. So let's take a few moments here, shall we? So go ahead and if you choose, you can either lie down or sit. So if you choose to lie down, just let your arms and legs extend. Just rest on the face of the earth like so. You don't have to hold yourself in place. The earth is holding you, you know. Just let the earth hold you and cradle you. There you go. If you're sitting, just feel that same beautiful support from the earth through your sitting bones. Bones closest to the earth when you sit. As you lift through the crown of the head, tuck your chin ever so slightly. Soften the shoulders down. And if you haven't already done so, close your eyes. And just allow yourself to experience this moment. Just be. Receive this moment. So I'm going to take your leave now, but what I would suggest to you is that you continue with your meditation and relaxation as long as you feel you need it. You'll know how long that is. Allow this practice to deeply nourish you. So I'll end with that beautiful word that acknowledges the light in all sentient and insentient beings. That's you, me, everyone, everything, as I sit in my backyard. And that word would be namaste. Stay well and happy, everyone. Until we meet again, bye for now.